What's up, though? So we back at it again, man. Where the fuck is my phone?
Placed in a pot.
What's the word, man? Who be fucking with this my team, man? Let me know. Definitely can get a game or something. Then. How you get to your groups though, man? Man, just do this jump on the phone. It'll be a little easier on the phone. I'm about to get to it in a second, man. I'm trying to share my shit real quick. Go ahead and get a game in. Broadcast for another 15-minute deal. We know there's about more people. What's up, though? There's 63 people on this motherfucker. Let's get it, man.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Our game tonight featuring Milwaukee as they go up against the Savages. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So the Bucks win the tip. And the wide open shot from Duncan. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Down low, Elijah.
Come on, dog ain't got no D down there, man.
Sabonis.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now James, after the missed three from Tim Duncan. Count that one.
Love seeing LeBron rise up with confidence in the mid-range. That's a good shot.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis high post. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. For the three. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on, bro.
Straight in.
The player gets a feel for that floater. You can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Outside for KD. The three. Sabonis grabs the board. On the wing, Duncan. There's 1:54 left in the first.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
To the inside. And it's Elijah with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate
So you liking me up?
He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream
Dang.
is something to behold.
I'm about to get in the game, though,
Likes
man.
to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
I'm just trying to share this junk so I can get some more viewers on here. I want to really focus it. Oh, that was a bad pass, bro.
James with it.
Come on, Brian. You got to make that, man.
Roy up on top. Right side Sabonis.
No, you good, cuz. I ain't
Back to
tripping.
Roy. The shake. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
You need to get on here, too, for real, man. Get back in the groove, man.
It's stolen by Duncan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner.
Ah, come
Stolen
on.
by Duncan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Tries the spin move. Pass to Duncan. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Duncan's got 5 points so far.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of
They
it.
need to get him on here for sure.
And it's Wade in the corner. Back to Durant. They need this. And it is good.
Let's go, KD.
Buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that concludes the
Or
first.
you can collab with him though, cuz you can let him play and then you do like some commentary for him.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout that first, they just were
bench
aggressive
in,
on
man.
the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there.
Come on, how you missed that, bro? Should have passed it to KD in the corner, man.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Sabonis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 15-footer. Rebound, Detroit.
I see you, KD.
From past the arc. Roy with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Duncan. Over Wade. And a great move by Duncan. That's 7 points for Tim Duncan.
He's a terrific two-guard, Roy.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's on.
And it's Wade penetrating. Roy up on top. He has yet to score. Pass to Durant. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters.
Man, ain't nobody trying to step up, man.
Oh, now that hurts the defense.
You out here
there.
playing
Stop
horrible, man.
by SGA.
Every time I stream, though,
Seems like we always talk
I don't be
about
playing that good. I be having too much going on. It be hard to
when it
focus
comes
on the
to
game.
deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his
Oh, you got no
ability
D.
is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Wade ain't scared of him.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Here's Roy. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Detroit trails by 6. And that's a foul called
Man,
on
heck, he did.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Savages.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hold on. halftime.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the paint. From 7.
Let's go, Embiid.
Embiid, too tough inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Duncan.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
Second team foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Westbrook surveying the D. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Big when Russell Westbrook starts hitting from deep.
And 3 from Jordan. And the dunk by Embiid.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Westbrook.
Bro, how you ain't beat that, man?
And if anything, Westbrook
Maybe
gets
like
more
nigga
aggressive against contact
bullshit.
inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the...
Oh, fuck. Hey, bro, come on, man. Let's get him, bro. My bad, man. I ain't mean to do that. Continue this shit. Good, real nigga.
Bam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Embiid with the steal. The tray. Hill pulls it in.
Oh, my.
Bucks leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Malone. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And 3 from Jordan.
Damn, I see all
So
this
far to
nigga,
the
bro.
first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Maxey. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Westbrook up top. Over Maxey. And the shot no good, a bit short. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Savages. It's a 5-point game.
Weakest thing.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And it's Malone missing. Duncan down low. Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Taken away. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back.
We'll take that.
Brown's possession goes to the Savages. Detroit trails by 5. Embiid the screen. Here's Maxey. Out to Duncan. Lets it go with the three. Detroit, no good that time either.
Bro.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look.
Damn, man.
That kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Missing wide open shots and shit,
Right out
bro.
of the bat
Can't be
here
doing
to
that.
start the second half.
Embiid the screen. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
The 11-footer. Good. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. Jordan outside. It's stolen by Hill. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Hill. Grant Hill on the wing. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Maxey. Now Detroit moving it up. Worthy down low. Duncan outside.
Fucking bullshit going on today, bro.
Malone in the high post. And then Malone with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Now Porzingis just firing away right now. No fear whatsoever.
Here's Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Pass to Hill. Back to Westbrook.
Bro, how the fuck is he checking him?
Outside Westbrook. Fires for three. Maxey grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's out of bounds.
They letting this nigga get everything, bro.
And Detroit has possession.
Look at this
They
shit,
trail by
bro.
11.
This nigga layup like 95, 97. This nigga missing bullshit, bro.
Malone in the post. 14 feet away. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Malone. To the middle. The kick out to Westbrook. The Bucks working the ball around. Spins. Outside Hill. Lock at 6. And here's Malone outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
Oh, shit.
He made it. He gets it to go.
That was a class. I gotta clip that one.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top, up by 8. And time to step aside quickly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sabonis. A 3-ball. No good from Duncan. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Savages. Maxey in the corner. And here's Embiid.
This nigga got no beat on here for real. This nigga tired though.
Not get that one to go. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And Embiid drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Okongwu with it. He's picked up by KD.
Oh, come on. How ain't nobody run over there, bro?
Nailed from three-point land.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Back to Durant from 15 feet away. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
This one for three. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three.
Let's go.
There's the triple from Durant.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Screen by Sabonis. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's
Fuck,
Sabonis
bro.
with the assist that time.
Damn.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
And he just powered that one of the game's top dunkers. For 3, Roy.
Fuck.
Detroit with the rebound. James outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Damn, I wasn't trying to do that. Tried to pass it.
Well, you may
Yeah,
try
dumb
to
shit.
get back in the ball game, but an errant shot
This
like
shit,
that
D-Wade.
can only cost you any kind
I see you,
of-
Brian.
You have to use better judgment.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
To the paint. It's to
Come on, bro. Y'all supposed to stole that shit, man.
Outside, Sabonis. Puts it up from 12.
Good D.
The rebound by James.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's KD.
Fuck.
Tim Duncan with the rebound. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. For 3, Durant. They get it back. LeBron outside. Second chance effort.
Bro.
Outside Roy.
What type of pick is you saying, nigga?
Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Here's Elijah one. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Brandon Roy. At the line for 2.
Miss.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
KD looking around. Nice D
This
from
ain't
Duncan.
gonna miss the layup, though. I was gonna foul him
Out of
again.
bounds. Possession goes to the Savages.
This shit crazy.
Looking to tie it up. with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
And that was some bullshit, bro. I was playing horrible, though. I ain't gonna
game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Man, that's some bullshit. I was missing all them fucking open shots, man.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Okay, let's go. This first win on me, man.
And it's Anchorage with the ball. Down low. Here's Duncan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Screen by Durant. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Durant. Here's Roy. The kick to Durant.
Oh, you kinda.
All by himself. Durant pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now here's Durant. Porter pulls it in.
That nigga Brian didn't even try to get the
The
rebound.
approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Brandon Roy.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Garnett. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Roy. The rebound by Anchorage. The floater. Durant pulls it in. Here's Wade. A deep 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep 3.
Here's Duncan. Tries again. Offensive rebound.
Come on, bro.
From outside. And
This nigga down there with 3 niggas and y'all can't get the rebound,
What they
bro.
want to do, get him open looks early.
throws it up high. Outside Durant. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 6.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets.
Bro, how you missed that, man?
And here
Niggas
they
be
come.
going up weak as hell, man.
It's intercepted. To the middle. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Pass to Wade. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Wade. And here's Durant. Deflected. And here's Porter. Check by James. Pass to Wade. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Roy.
Oh, man, that was some bullshit.
On the wing, Wade.
Slow it down.
Here's Olajuwon. Here's Roy. And that's not going to go. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Anchorage on top. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Anchorage.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Hill. Smith outside. On the take. Count the basket.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
James with the ball, guarded by Smith. James outside. Shoots. Jump shot is good. James has got 8.
And I love LeBron's shot selection. Just has a keen sense for when he should look to score.
Porter's shot is off. And here's Detroit. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
You're giving me some shit today. I'll take it.
With a 3 there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Wade.
Bro, tell Duncan, you gotta beat that.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And there's a pick. Inside. A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Porter. Into the lane. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Duncan. Here's Roy.
Wow.
That was nasty.
And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Go out.
There's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. 1:33 left in the first half. Pass to him.
I pushed the wrong button.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. Three-pointer. The rebound.
Damn, I pushed the wrong button.
And the shooter had very little space on
Oh, he
That is incredible.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Like that.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, smart play by Maxey. Opening things
They
up for
keep getting
someone.
bullshit, bro.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that.
And one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Hill. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Anchorage shooting their first free throws of this game. And that's good as he hits both shots. 41 seconds left in the second period. Jordan with it. Here's Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by Robinson. To the paint. Here's Wade. Pass to Garnett. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Jordan. Misses from
Man, I tried to pass that to Embiid, bro. I should have threw it. Ooh.
That's one he'd like to have back.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
In for Anchorage, Moses Malone.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Detroit on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Savages. It's a 3-point game. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got
Ready to give up 2 and 3, man.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Roy. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. To the paint. Oh,
come on, that's some fucking bullshit, bro.
Soft
that shit is crazy, man.
Roy's
this
got
nigga
7.
getting all the bullshit.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Smith. Here's Smith. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Inside. Here's Embiid.
Bro, how you missed that, man? Why you ain't dunked that shit,
To
man?
contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And the bucket is good. And Detroit leads by 3.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Anchorage foul. Razor Austin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Jordan. Back to Embiid. Second chance shot. Misses the layup.
Well, playing his role
Me
to
down on
perfection,
some bullshit,
using
bro.
his size to control the glass for his team.
Detroit leading by 3.
Anchorage foul.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Second team foul.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Hill.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to.
Quit. I'll take that.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Albuquerque. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's Detroit with the ball. And Durant with the big finish.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Here's Doncic. From 17, the bank shot, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Here's Wade. Driving to the basket. Here's Olajuwon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Coming out strong, this guy.
The basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Doncic, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the wing, Wade. James, outside. 6 on the shot clock. Durant. Here's Olajuwon. Goes back up. James.
Bro, how you missed that, man?
In transition, here they come. Here's Pippen. Off the mark there with a 3. James with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Back to Durant. Second shot opportunity. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
What a foul, bro.
Takes the 3. Back to Smith. On the tape. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Here's Wade. Right side Durant. Up and over Doncic. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 6.
The confidence of Kevin Durant, he gets it and
I don't know why I passed
Very
that dumb
simple.
shit.
Catch and shoot, baby.
Pass to Malone. Here's Pippen.
That's off. He fucked that up.
Tipped away. Detroit leading by 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know this as well as I do. Dwayne Wade is looking for the contact. This is a big physical player who loves to mix it up a little bit.
Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Leonard's got room. The rebound by Detroit. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wade drives in.
That's not KD. That's not quick. Who got injured on? That wasn't KD. That was one of his niggas. I just made 2 niggas quit back to back, man.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
Oh, I got 69 wins. It might be kind of cold.
And New York has possession. Pass to Hibbert. Got a hand on it.
The D.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels in slapping shots away.
Outside Durant. Launches it. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Doncic feeling it out a bit.
Detroit foul. Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hansbrough. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hibbert.
Olajuwon doing a nice job using his long arms and big hands to bother shooters, and man, he gets it done on defense.
Here's Durant. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. No good with a layup.
Bro, how you ain't make that? You were all up under the run.
It's stolen away. Wide open. Good work there as it goes.
Straight up, real simple. D-Wade is a bucket, has the ability to take over any game.
Pass to Thompson. The shot is
And
good.
gave this nigga
Doncic
that,
making the
man.
play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior. You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Wade. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Out to James. Durant for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Here's Duncan. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Man, that was some bullshit.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
James, outside. Right side Durant. Tries it from 19. Pass to Wade. Now here's Durant. To the paint. Here's Roy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Roy can be explosive when the moment calls for it. He's kind of quietly athletic, but that time threw it down with authority.
Got a piece of it, and they're on the break. He's all alone, and he caps
That's
off
nigga D-Wade not playing.
monster slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question.
I'm about to make 3 niggas quit in a row. I feel it.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Out to Thompson. There's a screen. Fires for three. Nails
That's
it
some
from
bullshit.
beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And it's Doncic missing. Durant for three.
Damn, KB. I'm doing like that.
Nails the buzzer.
I'm doing like that, KB, man.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter. Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
That's how I gotta play. I need everybody to get involved, man. You ain't gonna know what to do.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances. One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Enjoying the game,
boy.
boy.
Get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Yeah.
Here's Castle. Pass to Klingon. Over Maxey. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Detroit leading by 6. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
New York trails by 4.
And the bench coming in playing like some bums, bro.
Pass to Castle.
That was my fault right there.
The rebound by
I'm
Detroit.
glad he missed that.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Duncan. Now Maxey. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And here's Ingram. Poke loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
Strong move and a little spicy too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Castle.
Good
This is from
D.
short range.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Embiid. Here's Worthy. Back to Embiid.
Ah.
Oh, that time got hit with the 3-second call. New York trails by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Once he gets that
Yeah,
low,
dog
there's
gonna
nothing
quit.
you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Puts up a 3. Noah, no good. Detroit leading by 9. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Embiid. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Maxey. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Let's get it.
Now timeout called by New York.
I'm trying to make dog quick now, man.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To end the run.
Why would
Embiid
you
with a
do
steal.
that?
From deep, Jordan. Good.
They keep letting me hit shit.
Jordan's gotten
That's
4
crazy.
short.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Fader on the way.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And so it's Detroit looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first. So far, it's been a runaway. Detroit leading by 17.
New York foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's
That rebound,
shot is good off the back rim and in.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Duncan. Now Embiid. Back to Maxey. Thompson outside. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 8.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Shot from 12. That one's wide left. New York trails by 14. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Maxey.
Damn, I shouldn't have did that.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Duncan. Takes the 3. The rebound by Duncan.
And this is exactly who you want taking
And one.
the shot.
He just missed it. Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Now here's Doncic. No points yet. Fires
I don't know why I let him shoot
the
that.
Luka 3. Money.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Embiid high post.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Can't get
I
it
don't
to
know
drop.
what the fuck I be
And
doing
throw.
sometimes.
Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 14. Jordan with it. Now Thompson defending. Puts the move on. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Tim Duncan.
Good on the shot.
Luka Doncic.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Duncan. Pass to Jordan. And there's a pick. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Hansbrough. New York trails by 14. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Had the space there, but it's offline. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Here's Hibbert. Going inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender. For the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Team foul.
That's on Joel Embiid. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan.
How you miss that, bro?
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
It's probably one right back up with
And there's
that.
Ingram from the arc.
Oh, yeah.
New York again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him
Fuck that
all
up.
by himself.
Castle for 3. The offensive rebound. Maxey with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
I was just trying to call the time up.
Intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah, yeah, completely.
I don't even know why I shouldn't even did
I don't know
that.
where that came from.
Oh, them niggas at 100
And the
anyway.
situation.
And we've got a timeout called by
Yeah, him
Mike
2
Buffalo.
free points if we
He's
make
gonna
it.
gather the troops and talk it over.
That's what they hit him like that. Close.
First free throw is good. Five ticks left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Jordan.
What a foul,
Here's
man.
the end of the third. It's a double-digit ball game. Detroit on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought game. And New York has possession. It's a 13-point game. He gets it in there.
At 7'2", Donovan Clingan is a mountain of a man.
Inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Here's James. Tipped. Here's Noah. And with that one, the deficit
Noah
triple
hit
single
threes,
digits.
though. That's the only thing about this my team. Shit.
Range. Plenty of bigs do now.
New York foul. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade. Screen by Durant. Three-pointer. Pass to Roy. Tries again. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And Detroit leads by 10.
Nice job executing inside. When you give Roy these kinds of looks, he's going to cash those in.
Now here's Thompson.
Good box out, KD.
Left side Durant. James outside. Screen by Durant. 6 to shoot. Nails the 16-footer. And it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Out to the wing. On target from range.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Roy.
Oh, they fucked me over right there.
New York trails by 9. The open shot, Doncic drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
.143 left to play in the fourth. To the inside, Olajuwon. And it's rejected.
I just stopped him.
Here's Duncan.
Good D.
LeBron with the rebound. Back to Wade. It's intercepted.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Detroit leading by 7. Here's Roy. James outside. And rejected.
Roy sitting down there in the paint and shit.
Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense.
He connects, and now they trail by just 4.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
Oh, they just cheated.
Stolen by Thompson.
No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
Great to see guys who don't back down under
This
pressure.
shit crazy.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic outside to take the lead.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Hansbrough. Oh, he missed it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation.
Need both of these.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Now a timeout called by New York. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score.
You put Duncan in, though. So we gonna put Soldier in.
Into the lineup for Detroit. Tim Duncan. Jeremy Sola.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
So he ain't got that legendary challenger badge. You weren't about to make that on him.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good.
This game is over.
And it's a 5-point game.
You almost jacked it off.
This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
You say what, bro?
Timeout called by New York. They're losing by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
You almost jacked it off, though.
Running short.
But
They
you
just
didn't.
couldn't get over that hump. You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Off on that one. So it's Detroit picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Man, like he mad as
Brian
hell.
Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
We just reached the next tier. I wish they would have had like motherfucking reward at 30 wins or something. I would have got that. I'm gonna get that 60. One day left, it's a wrap. Alright. What's up with Cuz, though? Ain't 3 layups with a point guard. Put this little shit in here real quick, man. How many of these bitches I got? The last 3. about to get back to it in a second. Alright, I'm on a 3-game win streak, man. You feel me? About to go ahead, take these boys on through there, man. So Cuz ready, I'm gonna fuck Cuz up. I hope you watching, Cuz.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Doncic with it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. Here's Duncan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
That's tipped. Stolen by Hero. The three is up. Roy pulls it in. And here's Detroit. James outside with the 7-footer. A rebound by Duncan.
Fucking made that, bro. Starting off dry as hell,
Hero
man.
right side. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
Outside Durant. Here's the three. Boston.
Man, I'm supposed to whip that, man.
Hero outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Let him get that,
Hero's got 5 points.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Throws it up high. And they're running. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Bro, how they make
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's
easy
tough to take.
ass shit, bro.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Detroit. Searching for their first points of the game.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
the wing, Tatum. Hits a three-pointer.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And here comes the break. Pass to Duncan. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great
Bro, why would you
sequence
run
for this
all the
group.
way over there like that, man?
Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Now with a rebound. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-3 run.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hero outside.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
I should have just quit on my 3-game win streak.
So Hero nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the
These
line the
niggas
kind of
playing like some
confidence he has in
hoes,
himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there's the
Come
call.
on,
It's going to be an
KD,
illegal
bro.
screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue
Shit
against the
crazy.
call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Olajuwon. Smith
Bro,
with the
how
rebound.
y'all missing everything,
Wade.
man?
Left side Durant. And counted from 19 feet away.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Hero driving to the basket. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job
He
taking
called
advantage
whole
of
ass
this
fouls
case.
and
Their
shit.
defense has been stifling in this one.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well, and that's a very intriguing package. Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Now Tatum. Outside for Porter. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup.
Outside Tatum. Pulls up at the elbow. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just
How
doesn't
y'all
fall.
niggas missing
Boston leading
everything,
by
bro?
13. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Duncan. And here's Detroit. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Smith outside. Pass to Porter. Outside Wall. Outside Tatum. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Detroit trails by 13. Jordan. And the layup falls.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Pass to Worthy. Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he misses the easy stuff.
Dunks, missing layups, missing wide open jumpers.
Porter's shot is off. Detroit trails by 13. Who poked away? Here's Embiid, hounded by Tatum.
Bro, how you
Tatum with a steal. Pass to Duncan. Back to Porter. Left side Tatum. Okay, Tatum punching it home.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Cheating
One of those
that
nights where
shit.
the wheels come off or nerves seem to be playing a factor.
1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hero.
Get shit out of here.
And they'll get another chance. Second shot
This nigga gonna
opportunity.
take all day to get up. These niggas on some bullshit, bro.
Hero's got 12.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well. The big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Boston leading by 15. Doncic with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Duncan. Here's Sarr. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all
Come on, bro. Y'all niggas gotta fight the whole time, man.
Totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
These niggas make one good play and stop playing.
Watching players who don't.
Embiid, the catch in the flush.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Pass to Yao. Back to Doncic. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Third personal.
That's good from Doncic.
Team foul.
Doncic hits them both. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
5 ticks left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Embiid with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Here's Duncan. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Detroit trails by 17. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Duncan. From outside the arc. A rebound by Duncan. And they're pushing it up. From deep, here's Doncic. Joel Embiid pulls it down. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded
How you passing the ball? Like, what's up with y'all niggas, bro? These niggas playing like some bums, man.
Anyone has done it in
What the fuck is
NBA
going
history.
on, man?
So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Away team foul. Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Detroit. And here is Maxey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Tatum from long range. Detroit trails by 15. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Maxey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
No good.
You know, two things happened there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Worthy can't hit.
God.
Boston leading by
Open
13.
shots, bro.
Hero for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The shot from 20 feet out, and that one drops.
We know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
Michael Jordan. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Hero on the wing. That one falls.
Fuck,
Great
that was
setup by Doncic. Hero's got 15 points.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Duncan. Now with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Doncic. And it's blocked by Embiid. And the call
Clear
is
pass.
Tyler Hero.
That should have been a clear
That's his
pass.
first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the home team. Number 8. J.R.
Here's Worthy. No made baskets yet. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Embiid. Another shot. Embiid just too tall inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Hero outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Detroit trails by 12. Maxey.
Good shit, Maxey.
And it's good. 2 points. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Boy, playing B.
Rebound by Duncan. Here's Worthy. Going inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is anyone's game now, and
Fuck,
they have
bro.
momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
That rebound. This nigga giving this nigga that whole ass shit.
Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jordan.
And one.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Boston leading by 8. Here's Duncan. He's scoreless. Fires for 3.
Waka.
He buries it.
Let's
for
go.
3.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Ball for 3.
Let's go, man. 5-point game.
Boston out in front. Up by 5. Don't go.
Came all the way back on this boy.
Coming up next on 2K Sports.
KD know about to come in.
Well, this has been a great contest
Oh,
so far.
fuck.
I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store. And here's Walt. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Hero. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Embiid. Sarr pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. To the paint.
Ah, what the fuck was that, bro? Damn.
Hero outside.
It's crunch time, bro.
They set the pick. For three. Fires in the triple.
Man, you want to wait till under the 3-minute mark.
All right, Bella, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Appreciate the report, Allie. On the wing, Durant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Smith outside. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Boston leading by 9. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return tonight, and he could miss lots of games. What a tough break for him and the team, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send him back.
Hero with it. Durant covering. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. The 3. Here's Wade. Here's Roy. The 3, Durant. Gets the 3 to fall. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Hero for 3. No good that time.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good. Heroes got 30 points.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Duncan. No good from outside. So we see Boston get the win here.
Yeah, fucked up.
This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
We fought a good little fight though, man. We got 23 wins. We're gonna take a little break.